first poem I'll read is The Gallery, which is in the book on page 19. As I read it, you may recognize this place. It is or was a well-known spot in Howard County. The Gallery, the white church where Homeward Road turns west, used to serve the Hallelujah folks. Today's patrons move quietly among the glass shelves and scrutinize clay pots, bowls, and vases glazed with silver and gold. Thin-blown goblets turn light into strips of rainbow. A galaxy of hand-wrought earrings hang on copper mesh. The pews are gone and a solemn cross. Outside, a bell, painted toneless, hovers like an expectant woman over her precious flock. Do not break the merchandise. Behind the church, not a church, bones rest in graves. Their granite markers tilt slantwise to the ground with a knowing glance to the clay pots inside. In a small back room where reverends once wrestled with the meaning of sin, the potter spins soft mounds of clay clinging to her palms. She puzzles creation, its quirky ways. And that is Tatiana's studio out in Glen Elk, which is no longer there, but was there for a long time. Okay, so this is the one that didn't get in the book. It's called Triangles. And this is how it goes. Star-spangled triangles over red and white stripes lay on a black casket. The widow receives her three-sided bundle, hands trembling like dragonfly wings. For a moment, the bugle, its melancholy taps, dampens the sound of gunshot and moans that bombard her brain. Nature tries to compensate with triangles of trillium, reaching, unfolding toward the sun, lily pads, butterflies, peaks of Kilimanjaro, a spider's web, the cedars of Lebanon, reaching up to Sagittarius, its three prongs linked by fault lines, deep enough not to understand. And here are a couple poems from my books. From Connected Voices, this is called Miniatures. All of Auntie Irma barely reached 5 feet. On brown Oxford shoes from the children's shop, she stood for small. On her wrist, a tiny watch like a gold thumbtack measured her journey, 70+10. Auntie fancied miniatures, unicorns, pixies, utopian towns of silver and glass arranged with care on narrow shelves. Minute portions of vegetables dabbed on white porcelain plates edged with blue violets dispatched her need for food. She counseled unwed mothers, hugged their bastard babies, and in script the size of a hummingbird's track, she pled for change. Auntie shunned the pedants, left them at the table, oh yes, oh no, to skip a rope with anyone's child and celebrate the power of small. And this is from trips to the beach at Block Island on winter days. I think often at the beach at Block Island. This one has to do with rain. A late August shower sounds paradiddle on the tin roof, saturates the maple leaves until the wet branches droop, spill droplets on the ground. Circles explode in the bird bath. Undaunted marigolds, impatience in hydrangea, brush waterproof reds, yellows, and blues on gray canvas. I cushion down in the corner, of my glider, look at the dunes, orbit with my planet and ask, what else does the galaxy offer? Words of fire, clouds, dry lakes, mountains unwashed and cold. Hardly a match for wet leaves, marigolds, paradiddle, and me on the glider, loving the rain. And finally, another Block Island scene is blackberry picking. I could have stayed on the porch with a love poem or a daydream. I could have gone to the beach, smeared your back with sunscreen, watched a dolphin, studied your toe print, gone giddy from choices. Instead, I'm at Rodman's Hollow, tangled in blackberry thorns, reaching for a clump of black nodules so heavy the vine sags. I have to have that one, and the one behind even bigger. And those beauties, another 10 feet into the briars. Every prize comes at a price. Lacerated arms, bloody shins, stained fingers, mosquitoes, and ticks. I'm a cautious person, comfort is my style, but today I plunge willy-nilly into the prickers, pain and itch, lured, intractably lured by the vision of blackberry cobbler, bubbling thick juices over a tawny crust, exhaling hot purple smells. Have a taste. Let it linger. Let's call it ours.